Alrighty, buddy. Welcome back to the channel. Jay's Bucket. I'm Jay. As always, building buddy Jay's hanging out here in the Winter Wonderland. It's December 9th, and I'm a couple minutes late. Sorry about that. We got 16 days until Christmas, everybody. Can you believe it? We got a few people in the chat already. Welcome in, everybody. We got George saying it's first again. It's time again. Yes, it's time again. Hello, George. How are you doing? We got Jabeen Creates. Welcome back, Jabeen. Glad you made it back for another stream. Welcome in. We got Scott. Hello, hello, hello. We got Jay's Bucket saying he's late. We got Caribbean Girl. Hello, Caribbean Girl. Hi, Scott. We got Buck Daniel. Welcome in, Buck. Life with the Crazies. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Alrighty. Well, we're back here for another set of Lego Advent Calendar live builds. All 6 official Advent Calendars, plus my minifigure, plus my blue one that doesn't have its light on and looks super dark over there, and we're gonna fix that. There we go. There we go. That looks a little brighter over there. I was literally making a tea and dealing with a teenager, and they're fun ideas that they have. Did you know that you can stretch out your clothes by putting them in really hot water and then pulling them, and apparently it stretches your clothes? I didn't know that. Teenager things. Teenagers are fun. Teenagers are lots and lots of fun. So I was dealing with that and trying to make my tea because we need a Biscoff. I need a Biscoff at least. I'm going to knock some things up. That tree really does not want to stay standing where I put it. Clearly a bad decision on my behalf of where I put it. Life of the Crazy saying, neat trick. I don't know if it works. I have no clue. She's insistent that it will. All right, we're going for a Biscoff. A chocolatey Biscoff at that. And I needed a tea for this to be able to dunk it in. And yeah, and enjoy this. So good when it's dunked into a warm drink. Oh, it's so yummy. All right. We have a poll. We do have a poll. Forgot the poll almost. All right. Our poll today. How does Santa enter everybody's home? Does he, 60% saying, come down through the chimney? I think that's a traditional way. Does he have a magic key where he just opens up your door? Does he shrink down to try and fit through somewhere in your house? Or does he teleport in? Nobody thinks he teleports. 60% saying through the chimney. 20% has a magic key. 20% saying he shrinks down. We'll check that at the end and see what everybody thinks at the end of the stream. George is back. Welcome in, George. Let's grab a true or false, and then I'll start recapping. But I do need our lineup for tonight, folks. Star Wars, Minecraft, Harry Potter, Disney, Friends, City. Let's go with this one. All right, true or false? In Hawaii, Santa Claus is known as Kanakaloka and wears flower-decorated Hawaiian clothes instead of his traditional red and white garb. Love that. True or false? In Hawaii, Santa Claus is known as Kanakaloka and wears flower-decorated Hawaiian clothes instead of his traditional red and white garb. Is that true or false, everybody? All right, we got a bit of a lineup so far. Just missed 3 minutes. You barely missed any because I was late, George. I was late to my own stream, George. You weren't here to tell me I was late. You missed it. All right, Creepy Girl saying Disney. Then we got City, Star Wars. All right, cool. A couple people saying true. All right, we're going to recap yesterday's builds. Yesterday we got little tiny Anna. Oh, Always got to stand up to recap. Little tiny Anna. She's on the sled. She is on the sled, chilling. She came with a couple gifts. One super small gift and one bigger gift that opens up. I like those ones. I put the extra ribbon in there. Minecraft, we got the cute little cat. Cute little calico cat. You're late, Jay. I know, right? Cute little calico cat with a little fish on a string. There you go. City, we had an ATV with a snowplow. Pretty dope little build. Love the, what I think is a spoiler from other things. Then we had Buckbeak. We had Buckbeak from Harry Potter yesterday. What a clever little build. I really like this one. Buckbeak from yesterday. Then we had the fireplace. Fireplace from Friends. Cute little build. Cute little tiny fireplace build. Couple hearts on top. Pretty nice. And then we had our Buzz Droid. Where did he end up? Right here. We had the Buzz Droid from Star Wars. You know, pretty cool looking build afterwards. Like, at first I was like, meh. But then I was like, oh no, that's actually pretty cool looking. I don't even remember the minifigure I got yesterday. What minifigure did I pull out? Holy, there's been so many. I think it was Space Guys, actually. Yes, it was Space Guys. Tic-tac-toe, red and orange and white Space Guys. Tic-tac-toe, Spaceman. Those were our minifigures from yesterday. And then lastly, we got the most iconic build ever to come out of an advent calendar through all of time. The infamous red cape, which I ended up throwing on Beast. And I think he looks pretty cool wearing the cape. Last year, the cape ended up on a snowman. This year, the cape ended up on Beast. So that's a recap from yesterday. All right, we got some trues. All right. Relevancy is currency. Welcome in, Mayo. All right. True or false? In Hawaii, Santa Claus is known as Kanakaloka and wears flower-decorated Hawaiian clothes instead of his traditional red and white garb, and you were all correct. That is true. Although Christmas hasn't been celebrated long there, the first was in 1856, the Hawaiians have adopted it into something their own. So there you go. Pretty cool. I would love, I think, to spend a Christmas in Hawaii one year. I think that would be so fun. Water time from yesterday. You missed Jay as you went off. Oh, sorry, George. Mayo, what are you up to today? What are you up to today? Tea time, George. And Jabeen saying, I believe it's true. It was. It sure was. All right, we're going to start, I believe. Mayo, you're late. From George. We are going to start with, what did Caribbean Girls say? I think it was Disney. I can't find it. Disney it was. It was Disney. Perfect. Melly. What is it? Melly Maliki Maka. That was the song that Scott had us all listen to last year. Melly Kaliki Maka is a thing to say. It was definitely a good song. Thank you to Scott for bringing that up last year. That was pretty awesome. Number 9. We're gonna go for Disney. Number 9. Man says, I've been doing odd jobs and watching YouTube since midnight. Oh, wow. I'm getting at it. All right, folks. We have our second. Out of all the advent calendars, we have our second fireplace from Disney. I'm not sure what it's. I guess it's. I keep calling it Disney, but it's technically just Frozen. I mean, Disney's the parent company, but it's really just a Frozen advent calendar. So maybe this is from the Arendelle Castle or something. I wonder if it's oh, I almost caught that. Peace down. Peace down. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you guys my shirt and my hat. My hat says Merry Christmas. We got the camo Merry Christmas hat, and then we got a Lego brick Santa Claus. Lego brick Santa. Great shirt. Nice and cozy too. Probably should have put these fire pieces on before the arch, but that's all right. Another fireplace Santa got. Yes. Kind of like 2 in a row in a way, but also not, because does Disney really know what Friends is doing, and vice versa? Okay, so one thing I've noticed about this fireplace, there's a lot of snot brick pieces, and even on the top there's like one single stud. Are we gonna get like accessories for this fireplace tomorrow? That's gonna be really sad if we just get like a bunch of accessories and they're supposed to go on the fireplace. I'm not really gonna like that if that's the case. But there you go. Fireplace. I do think it's neat how they use little cheese slopes in there. You know, kind of get a bit of a fire going in there, but not your normal little fire pieces. So there you go. Love the shirt. Thank you, Scott. Sweet fit. George saying TikTok. All right. Under 16 are banned from YouTube. It was on the news today. Really? I see. Jabeen saying, if you're open city, you'll get a surprise. Ooh, Jabeen already knows what's in city, I have a feeling. Alrighty. What is next? It was Disney, then... Oh, then City is next. Oh, no, Minecraft. Minecraft. Life of the Crazy said Minecraft right after. Then City, then Star Wars. Then we'll figure out our last one after. Alright. I think the Friends one was better. Oh. Mayo saying, I can't find my snowman CMF. And then George is saying, open your eyes. George, be nice to Mayo. Look where ice could be in there. Because it's a snowman. Yeah, that sucks that you lost your snowman CMF, dude. I lost all my Harry Potter advent calendar from last year. So I know how it feels to lose stuff, and it's not fun. That's not fun at all. All right, here we go. We're going Minecraft next. Jabeen saying, I love how all fireplaces are unique and different. Yes, Lego does a really good job at fireplaces, Christmas trees, snowmen. They're really good at making them all slightly different from one another, and even year after year after year. Like, I'm actually very impressed at how they come up with all these different designs for all these, you know, somewhat same types of things. It's actually really cool. So yeah, like, just in those two fireplaces, they are very different. And it's not even just like it's different colors, but the pieces are the same. Like, it's legitimately different pieces. We have a Steve, and I think he's mining some diamonds. He's got some diamond armor. Looks like he has a diamond pickaxe. And I think he's mining some more diamonds, that tricky guy. Let's build him up. Steve's purple pants. Oh, Steve. His shirt. Okay, the back is pretty sweet. It's just some snow falling. The front's even better. It's a snow golem. Is that not? That's a pretty good ugly Christmas sweater. I really like that. Go Minecraft. That is a sweet Christmas themed sweater. Are these diamonds? I don't know what these are. I don't know if he's mining diamonds actually. It's purple. Maybe it's... Then he's also holding this thing. I don't know. Ooh, I like that both of these bricks come printed. There's two printed 1x2s. Uh, and it's hard to say, like, is that some, like, diamond stuff? Or is that something else? I like that it's two printed bricks and not just one printed brick and then a black brick afterwards. I gotta be honest, though. I am not sure what this is. Oh, man. And then there's, like, something else on top. Oh, is this like a shulker box? Maybe it's a shulker box. I actually don't have one of those because there's this thing on top here. And then it's got like, yeah, like a reddish brown piece. Oh, I don't know. I'm actually kind of confused. But yeah, there we go. We got Steve with a diamond pickaxe holding something that an Eye of Ender, maybe? I don't know. I'm so bad at some of this stuff sometimes. And then this random box. I think it's a shulker box, but I don't really know. Steve, where you going to chill, bro? Steve gonna be right here. There we go. Alright, I'm pretty sure I missed a few chats there. City is next. Yeah, under 16s in Australia. Ooh, there you go. I am Steve, saying Life with the Crazies, right? Mayo saying, I think I'm going to have to settle for a Snow Warrior instead of my Winter Mock for a contest by clicking and bricking. Well, that's okay. I'm glad you're, on the fly trying to, figure out a solution there. That's good. Ha ha ha. The Christmas tree all done, right? He's making lava chicken. Is that what he's doing? I have no idea. Probably not. Oh, it's an enchanting table, saying Jabeen. Thank you. That kind of makes sense, actually, with maybe the book on top there. I think you might be correct. Good job. Mail saying, I only play Minecraft creative mode, so I don't know the stuff about survival mode. I generally only play on survival, and I still don't know half the stuff that's in there. There's so much to do and build in there. It's crazy. All right, we're going to do city next. City is next. There you go. What do we got? What do we got? Jabeen's saying it's a nice surprise. Oh, there we go. We have a minifig. They're going with the animals this year. I like it though. It's very, very similar to a CMF actually. Like super similar. I wonder. Do I even have that one close by? I think I do. I'm gonna go grab it. We have a little reindeer. Little reindeer minifig costume. There we go. And it's holding a compass? That seems random. Oh, what a cute little face. Ah, she's got freckles and she's like blushing almost. Cute little face on her. We got the little antlers. And then, yeah, this printed compass. That's pretty cool. It's also gold. So we got front and back printing. Back printing has a little tail and her scarf around the back. And then look at her cute. She's a little blushing face. Got a scarf. Holding a golden compass. Hard to see on my camera, but there you go. And the short legs. Very nice little figure. And please stand by 1 second. I'm going to see if we can compare that one to the other reindeer. Where is it? It's got to be here somewhere. Is it here somewhere? I have so many of them. How's there not one here? Oh my goodness. Sorry, please stand by. Rustling Lego noises. Where you at, reindeer? Oh man. I swear I have every other CMF from that particular set sitting right here. The thing is, I don't even remember if I put it in as one of the minifigures that's coming out from the minifigure calendar. I can't find one. And I swear, every other... I have like 5 of them. Easily 5. Ugh. That's depressing. Okay, well, I was going to compare this short-legged reindeer to the CMF reindeer, but like Mayo can't find his snowman, I can't find my reindeer. So, yeah, there you go. Well, thanks for standing by anyways. What are we doing next? Star Wars? I believe Star Wars is next. City. City, then Star Wars. Yes, then we need something after that. So Star Wars, and then we'll need either Friends or Harry Potter. We're gonna do Star Wars next. And then we need Friends or Harry Potter. Star Wars is next. Huh. That is just a bad build. Oh boy. Where is CK? That's a great question, George. If she comes, make sure you tell her that she's late. We have a box of spare droid parts. That's it. Just a box with spare droid parts. So your build for today, if you had Star Wars only, you get the box. You get the spare droid parts. And you put them in the box. And your build is done. There's your build for today for Star Wars. Yep. That's it. I mean, I guess you could, before you do that, you know, you could connect the legs and the torso part together, and then you could unconnect them, and then you could put them in the box. But yeah, there's your build. There's your spare droid parts box. Yep. That's it. Let's go ahead and throw that right there. There we go. Perfect. At least there's spare droid parts, right? At least there's spare droid parts. You can't find your reindeer. I dumped out the CMF reindeer on my table. Well, I'm sure I have a snowman somewhere we could trade. Although I don't need to trade. I have so many reindeers. Blah, this Star Wars calendar is disappointing. I know! It's the first one ever, I think, that is actually like Star Wars. What is going on? It is totally switched with Harry Potter. Caribbean Girl saying Friends next. Thank you. Appreciate that. Friends next. Let's see, what are we gonna get today? Oh boy, Star Wars. Oh, we got a little letter to Santa, a little letter writing spot. there's been a couple little iterations of tables and stuff to write letters to Santa, but this one's a little bit cute. Scott's saying it's all about Babu Freak and his stupid workshop. Yeah, this is where it's like, you probably shouldn't center an entire advent calendar around a single character. And even Disney going strictly Frozen, I'm not a huge fan of. I mean, I still like some of the builds, like Gingerbread House was amazing. But yeah, yeah, maybe don't center it around, one whole character. Oh well, it is what it is. I just think about if I'm a kid and I'm opening. Oh, did I drop that again? I did. Peace down. Yeah, I'm just thinking if I'm a kid and I'm opening that as my advent calendar for the whole day. Oh man, it's a little disappointing. Jabeen is heading out. See you guys in a bit. No worries. Thank you for stopping by, Jabeen. Hopefully you had fun. We will see you hopefully tomorrow. Here we go, though. We got our... This is actually a really cute little build. I like this. But, like, with how iconic Star Wars has been, you know what's kind of bad when Friends is beating them? Look at that cute little build. Little letter writing spot. They're adding detail, like the little leaves in there, with the hearts and the candle. It's actually a cute little build. I like it. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Where to put it, that's another question. I'm going to write letters to Santa near our snowball fight area. All right. Yeah, that is a nice one, eh, Scott? And Life of the Crazy saying, see you later to Jabeen. Caribbean Girl saying, cute. I'm playing with cars while listening. Nice. Like Hot Wheels or Cars Lego. Like, we need some details, Mayo. Details. So that will leave us with Harry Potter, which we might as well start calling Star Wars because it's got better builds. Here we go. Star Wars will be the last one. No, that was Friends. Friends was the little writing spot. Yeah, that would be a weird one for Harry Potter, I think. That was Friends. Harry Potter is coming up. Doesn't want to come. Yeah. Oh my goodness. What is with this? I just took out my cat. Okay. Oh boy. I don't like to be negative with these. These are meant to be fun. These are meant to be, awesome, fun builds. I think of a couple things when we get these types of builds. This is worse than droid spare parts, by the way. Number one, when you're a kid and you're opening these as a kid, you want to build stuff. You want to build little ATV snowplows and you want to build little tractors and you want to build benches and headwigs and stuff like that. The minifigures, that's one thing. You get minifigures, that's cool. You add them to your space. A lot of these times they're exclusive minifigures. They're great. Love getting minifigures. But when you get literal 2 coins, there's nothing to do. There's nothing to build. There's nothing to get except the 2 coins. And then it's like, okay, there you go. You open it and you got your 2 coins. again, I hate being negative with these, but like, they're also not cheap. These advent calendars are expensive. And we got Unum Galleon coins. We got 2 coins. Nothing to do, nothing to build. Just get some coins. I don't know. It's great. Great build. Great build. There we go. We're done the build. There was more parts in the droid spare parts than there was in that. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's like cape. Except 1 extra cape. That's like getting 2 capes. Make it to a Christmas tree. just make it into a Christmas tree, George. Just take the coins and make them into a Christmas tree. Oh, George. Sheesh, Lego. That is disappointing, saying Caribbean Girl. And Scott saying coins. Yeah, I think. Unum Gallium. I don't know. It's maybe it's a clock? No, it's a coin. It says like 1 on it. It's got a little dragon. And says Unum Gallium on it. And that is that tree again? That tree again. Holy cow. So there you go, folks. That is the 6 official LEGO Advent Calendars for today, December 9th. And we built 2.5 things. Did you get any extra pieces with the coins? I mean, maybe one of the coins was an extra one. Maybe I'm only supposed to get a coin, and I got 2. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Let's open a minifigure from... Or do we do true or false right now? Let's do some true or false. Let's get a true or false in there. All right, folks. True or false? The town of Santa Claus in Indiana was originally going to be named Santa Fe until they realized there was already a town of that name in the state. Okay, I didn't even know there was a town of Santa Claus. So true or false? The town of Santa Claus in Indiana was originally going to be named Santa Fe until they realized there was already a town of that name in the state. No mail, we're not done for the day. Thankfully, Jay's Bucket comes through with 2 extra advent calendars because boy was that rough at the end there. Whew. 16 days, I know, right, George? Did you get any? Yeah, no. All right, so put the cat on the coin. Why would we do that? I mean, we can do that, but there we go. The cat's on the coin. Perfect. True, false, false, true, false. Is there even a town called Santa Claus in Indiana? I didn't even know that. Okay, so that is true, folks. In the mid-1800s, the residents of the town gathered on Christmas Eve to decide the town's permanent name, and this festive option won out. That all sounds fake. It just doesn't sound real. I don't know. Apparently that's true. Apparently it's true. CK is late and missed it, right? There you go. Buck. True. Yep. There you go. Okay, let's open up a minifig here. Number 9. This one's tight in there. Ooh, here we go. Okay. So, I've said this many, many times. Public service announcement, PSA. Make sure you guys check your advent calendar boxes once you're done with them. Once you've opened them all, if you go to throw out your boxes, make sure you check your advent calendar boxes because you could get an extra. So today's minifigure is this guy from Star Wars. I forget his name. Scott's gonna have to bail me out here. I am trying to pull from the memory bank. What's his name? What is he? He's a Wookiee? Is he a Wookiee? I don't know. Okay, but the point of this one is an Ewok. There we go, an Ewok. The point of this is to check your advent calendar boxes because you could get an extra one. No, I did not buy 2 Star Wars advent calendars. I literally ripped apart the advent calendar boxes when I was done, and this was sitting in the box, like in the back of the box. I literally got a second one. So PSA announcement. Well, PSA, that's public service announcement. Check your advent calendar boxes for extra builds because you legitimately could get an extra one. I got an extra one in a friend's box as well. So there you go. We have 2 of these and I only paid for 1. We got 2 of these guys, 2 Ewoks. There you go. Bonus, right? So if you buy the Lego Advent Calendars, make sure to check your boxes once you're done with them. Ewoks are going to chill right there in the snowball fight. Hey, CK here. It's here for numbers, but I am working, so I'm not on or watching. I just seen the George comment about me late, and I commented, but gotta go. Oh, that's okay. Thanks for being here anyways. Can't change your answer, George, right? I see you. Haha. There you go. Hey, CK. There you are, CK saying George. Okay, so we got a double Ewok. Sweet. All right. Last build of the day. Hopefully it's actually a build. Jay's Bucket Advent Calendar. We know it's a build. I promise the only non-build in here was the cape. So it's got to be a build. We're actually going to build some stuff. Number 9. Here we go. We are building stuff. We are going back in time to... This is a good one. This is a good little build. This is probably my favorite for today. We're going back in time to Friends 2021. There we go. Friends 2021 and an amazing little build. Nice little piano. Love this thing. This piano was sitting on like a shelf of mine for quite some time, actually. And I literally only took it down to put it in this advent calendar. So here we go. Blue box time, right? Back to 1989. Not quite. Not quite. Should probably look how it's built. But I really like this one. Really cute little build. We got the foot pedals. In gold, I may add. Got a couple gold little accents here. We got the keyboard keys. We got the music sheet. Or does that not fit on there? That doesn't fit. What? What is going on here? Oh, I built it wrong. That all goes there. Oh my goodness, this all comes up. There we go. That goes there. This is all making more sense now. Oh my goodness, it's falling apart on me. Hey, we got Roman Bricks. Welcome in, Roman Bricks. Coming in right at the end. You missed my rant about bad builds. But here we go. Blue piano. Gold accented blue piano. Love this build. Probably my favorite build from that Friends 2021 advent calendar. I'm going to put the piano right up top here as it falls. There we go. Roman Brick saying less chatting and more watching. Oh, really? I'm getting tuned in from TV now. There you go. Was streaming earlier. Oh, hello. Missed the stream. Sorry about that. Nice older build. Yeah, for sure. What is the first Lego you going to buy next year in 2026? George, I don't know. I have no idea. No clue yet, to be quite honest. I haven't bought Lego in a bit. So I don't know. I still have quite a bit that's unopened and needs to get built. All right, there we go, folks. 6 official Lego advent calendars, 1 Jay's Bucket minifigure advent calendar, and 1 Jay's Bucket blue advent calendar. All done for today. Let's quickly recap everything we had from Disney. A little fireplace, in case you missed it. We had a little fireplace, which I'm guessing we're going to get some accessories for tomorrow, just a guess. Minecraft, we had a little enchanting table. Thank you, Jabeen, for letting me know. Little enchanting table, and Steve with his diamond gear, and just love his shirt. Little snow golem, snowflakes on the back. Great little Christmas sweater there. Then we had from City, cute little reindeer girl. She's cute, blushing in her face. She got a little compass, short legs. Short legs in that color is actually kind of rare, I think. So a little reindeer girl. Then Harry Potter. Just an epic build. Epic build from Harry Potter. 2 golden coins. 2 gold coins. Nothing to build. There you go. Nothing to see. Nothing to build. 2 gold coins. Cat on top as per George. Little Santa writing letter. Which one was your favorite, Scott? The little city one? Little letter to Santa writing area. Kind of like a little table, little candle, cute little, leaves and stuff. Cute little build. And then our droid spare parts. Droid spare parts. There you go, a little box. I like the box. I'm not gonna lie, I do like the box, but it's not a good build. Droid spare parts. Jay's Bucket minifigure was the announcement to make sure you tear apart your advent calendars after, because you might get an extra one, extra Ewok, like I did. And then our last build of the day was a throwback to 2021 from Friends. Cute little piano. There you go. I like that one a lot. Caribbean Girl saying, love the piano. Yeah. Enjoyed as always. My favorite is the piano, saying Caribbean Girl. Take care, everyone. I'm sorry, but the coins suck. Same buck. Yeah, they kind of do. They kind of do. Yeah, you take the good with the bad, I guess, here with the Lego advent calendars. Scott's agreeing. All right, let's quickly check in on the poll before we all take off here. So my poll today was, how does Santa enter everybody's home? A, through the chimney. 78%, a whopping 78% thinks he comes down through the chimney. I think that's how it is too, to be honest, if I had to pick one. 11% saying has a magic key. Ooh, just can open every door. 11% saying he shrinks down to fit through somehow. That could be possible too, because I mean, not everywhere has a chimney, but I've seen, movies where like a chimney just appears out of nowhere. and then nobody thinks he teleports in, which I think would be a little strange if he did, but oh well. All right, so there you go. That was the poll recap. Thank you, everybody, for participating in that. That has to go with a future build. I would think so, yes. Yeah, there's, maybe. Must. George saying 100%. All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for joining me this evening, December 9th. Remember, guys, we only got 16 days until Christmas. Hopefully everyone has their Christmas shopping done and you're ready to go. I have some presents still to wrap. I'm pretty much done my shopping. But I do have things to wrap and get ready still, but not too long to go. Water time for George. Tea time for George. Change it to tea time. There you go, George. Thank you. So again, appreciate all of you hanging out with me again this evening. Tomorrow's live, I actually totally messed up. I think so. I think I kept saying Wednesday's live is going to be late. It's Thursday's live that's actually going to be late. Tomorrow's live is going to be the same time, 5:30 p.m. Eastern. So hopefully I didn't confuse too many people with that. Buck saying the rest of the builds were great. See you next time. Take care. No worries. Thank you, Buck. Have a good one. Scott saying bye, Buck. Thanks, Jay. No worries. So yeah, just appreciate everybody for hanging out with me. Stay safe. Stay warm. Happy holidays, everyone. And we will see you hopefully tomorrow. Take care. Woo!